Friday, July 5th. Is there anybody out there? There's definitely some people out there today, but we're here. We're showing up for you, talking about prices up, prices down, prices even further down. We'll explain.
Oh, no.
If there's ever been a Friday that felt like a Monday, it was today.
I was already feeling that yesterday afternoon. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, wait a second. Are we?
Is this Sunday? Is it Saturday? What day is it?
I don't even know. But
I know.
We had a nice day yesterday. We went like super chill. We had a kid sick from earlier in the week, so we kind of had to recover from that. But watched a movie on the couch, made some good food. Like, it was a chill day for us.
It was a pretty chill day for the Daly family as well. We didn't have any plans. We hung out. I rode my motorcycle yesterday. I was so excited. I was like, there's one thing I want to do. We need clarifier for the pool, and that will fit in a backpack. And I want to, so I want to ride my motorcycle.
Perfect.
And it started and it ran. It's an old bike, so
yeah.
It's always like roll the dice. I might just full expectation to like take it off the take it off the center stand, turn the fuel on, and have something start to leak. That's pretty much my expectation every time. But it went great. We hung out. Woke up this morning. My little 4-year-old Jaden, he says to me, "Are we going to church?" Because he thought it was Saturday yesterday too. Yeah. I was like, "Nope, I'm going to work." Dad's got to work. Guys got to work.
No out of office messages for us over here.
I know. Oh my gosh. Every email I send, I feel like every email. It's weird too, because like Nathan and I and Miles come into this building every day. And so my agency Congruent, they have off on Friday, but we're working. And so it's like, I said to Nathan, I was like, it feels like the parents are away. He's like, it feels like more like the kids are away. Miles was like, I don't know if you know this, you're kind of the parent in this situation.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. All right, we have some fun stories today. I mean, I don't know if they're fun. They're not fun for everybody involved.
Not for everyone.
That. But we have some stories, and it's about cars and affordability and like relevant topics. So let's just talk about it. Here's from the Wall Street Journal this morning. The average price paid for new vehicles is set to drop for the first time since 2008. 2008. So it's going to go down, falling 3% year over year to about $45,000 per unit in June. But rising interest rates are still keeping monthly payments high. Basically, monthly payments have reached a record high of $740 a month compared to an average of pre-pandemic levels, $550. That's unbelievable. $200 difference.
It's crazy.
Inventory is continuing to build. Dealer promotions are increasing. Incentives, we're seeing them come back. Average 5% off the stickered price compared to 10% pre-pandemic. So still incentives aren't what they were. John Patterson, owner of Hyundai, Kia, and Mazda dealerships in Southern California, notes the shift in buyers' behavior. He says, we've seen customers who bought a premium car over the last few years coming back to reality, emphasizing higher interest rates and are a significant factor in keeping many customers away from dealership lots this year. So despite vehicle availability, inventory is going up. We know this. Affordability challenges continue to keep some consumers away from dealer lots.
Yeah, you've got to believe that there's still a subset of sidelined buyers out there that just cannot get into vehicles because of affordability strictly.
Yeah.
I just still see like the potential for a windfall of especially like lower tier credit or lower income buyers coming back in the market at some point when interest rates drop or when availability of used cars comes more full circle. But still, we've been talking about this for a few years. The interest rates, originally it was pricing. Now it's interest rates, all kind of amalgamating.
Payment related, right?
Payment related difficulties. We've all been praying that we won't see 10% average financial incentives and dealer promotions. But Paul, I think they're coming back.
We're getting there. Hey, look, if you're having problems with a monthly payment, this thing is going to solve it.
Hey,
if you live in Colorado. Only if you live in Colorado, and by the time you establish residency, it'll be too late for this one. But one Nissan dealer in Colorado is offering a seemingly too good to be true lease deal on the 2025 Nissan Leaf S model, making it perhaps the most accessible EV on the planet, probably the most accessible new vehicle on the planet. Tynan's Nissan Aurora in Aurora, Colorado, who's been family owned and operated since 1963, is leveraging Colorado's generous state electric vehicle tax credit, which can be as much as $8,000 on a purchase or lease. A Nissan Motor Auto Credit incentive, as well as a $1,000 Nissan EV cash rebate. They're putting all this together to get a lease deal that is advertised at zero money down. And get this, $19 per month. 19. What? That's it. Buyers can either pay the $695 acquisition fee and the $699 dealer fee up front, or roll them into the monthly payments, making the total monthly payment $59, including all the fees. Basically, it's 24-month lease, 10,000 miles a year. So if you did that, you could end up paying just $1,850 total, plus minimal the electricity cost, so $19 a month. Using the average Leaf consumption rate, 20,000 miles would cost you about $599 in electricity over the 2 years. Originally on the site, they were saying 15 available, right, at this rate. I checked the site this morning after seeing the story. It now says 60 available, and then it has this big like statement on the site. We have it linked up in the show notes. It says, as seen on YouTube.
Right. They must have. Did you find the YouTube video?
No.
I couldn't find the YouTube video.
No. I just searched the site, the dealership, and went to the site. But I mean, you do the math, you look at the incentives. Colorado's got this huge incentive. I mean, it feels legit. I mean, they're going to run out of Leafs at this rate. Like, they're probably already gone.
These things are selling like this weekend. Gotta be. This is super smart. You take a look at all of the options. And here's what I love about this is they are extremely transparent with their online pricing. They even put their dealer handling fee right in the price stack on their website. Yep. So like that $699,
it's an out the door price.
Fee, it's like you're all in if you want, and then the $59 a month to just roll it in and not put the first month payment in. And
zero doubt. I want to go get one. Who do we know in Colorado?
I know. How do we get an address in Colorado and get a couple Leafs? Let's go.
Or is it Leaves? It's like Lexus plural. It's Lexus. It's Leaf. I don't know. Somebody's got to weigh in on that one.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to weigh in on that one. Speaking of someone weighing in,
Segue.
Bankruptcy court's weighing in on this one. Actually, that's what we're waiting for.
So Fisker, the bankrupt electric vehicle startup, went bankrupt a little over a month ago, is seeking court permission to sell its remaining 3,300 vehicles at an 80% discount to a company called American Leasing, whose primary business is supplying vehicles to New York City Uber and Lyft drivers.
Got it.
The proposed deal is valued up to $46.25 million, with each car averaging about $14,000, down from the original $70,000 price. Some are in good condition, some need repairs and will be sold as is. They aim to sell 200 cars quickly to secure cash for payroll next month, but there is no guarantee that this type of deal will be approved. No warranties honored. New owner will be supplied with all the vehicle source code, so they'll have to maintain the software side of stuff. Wild.
Right.
And we'll see. July 9th is kind of the update on the status, with a court hearing request set for next Thursday. So
seems like
it could be a wild way to get a whole bunch of market penetration.
Wouldn't that be funny? Like, this is a nice car. What is this again? Fisker Ocean. You can't buy it, but you can only lease one if you're an Uber driver in New York City. This seems like, apparently this conversation was going on before the official bankruptcy, if you read a little deeper in the article. But this seems like the best place for these vehicles to land. If another automaker is not going to buy it for the technology, and maybe that's still on the table, right? Like, maybe there is still, like, if American Leasing is just, I think, purchasing the vehicles, right? They're not purchasing the IP.
Right.
They're purchasing the inventory. And I can't think of a better place for it to land, right? They're all owned and maintained in one place. So, like, fixing issues, dealing with repairs and maintenance, dealing with code updates, like, this seems like they're probably going to make a lot of money from leasing these things out.
Gotta be. Have to be.
What's the range on these? Like 300 miles.
Oh, it's the perfect place. And it's just the perfect place for EVs in general. And it's not like this bankruptcy is potentially going to sunset the entire Fisker, brand or IP. Like, this stuff has a chance to resurrect. And so it's a great way to kind of like
keeping the lights on.
More of these into the market. We'll see.
They're living that real startup life, right?
They're living
trying to sell some inventory to make payroll. That's what it is. Hey, look.
That's how we know.
We know you're all out there selling some inventory today. Whether you've seen the show or not, we got your back. We're rooting for you. Still got a full weekend ahead of us. Even though it just felt like we had a weekend, it's like 2 weekends. Go sell some cars.